What is up guys, Kane here. The way I will start making Art of Conquest videos will be more or less explaining the mistakes I did and potentially the mistakes to avoid for any person wanting to try out the game. And this mistake is probably one of the biggest ones that you can do, which is spending money in the first week or 2 weeks in the game. Some stuff is, yes, kind of advised to get, like Bazrik and a couple more heroes who are fairly cheap comparing to their other prices and would still give you the bang for your buck. But pretty much anything else is really not advised. Now, like everywhere, people will have varied opinions in regards to this, but I am not saying for you to lock your wallets and not use any of it. That is your money and you do with it what you wish. But I'm an efficient guy, and at least the way I play games, and without knowing this little bit of information, I made myself inefficient. And yes, by not knowing, so what happens is, these packs in the shop, they sell for the same price and they aren't exactly very, how to put it, attractive. There were and are better packs weekly, but quite a few events require you to buy from this specific place to give you materials for that specific event. And you can get more materials, resources, and all that kind of stuff all for the same price. So to put it into an example, since words usually are not able to carry a lot of weight without examples, let's take buying an artifact for 20 bucks, which gives 1,280 event materials, or a hero for 55 bucks, which gives almost 4,000 event materials. Keep in mind these packs are all the same price, just minus the event materials whenever the event finishes. Just so you know. So we head into the purchase event shop, which I haven't bought anything on since the only money I spent was mostly in the beginning. So if we would take the artifact pack, the materials we would have would almost be 1300. You can already see that you can buy some decent stuff in this shop, not too much but not too little either. And when you do, you obtain some extra rewards. Again, they're not insanely huge or anything, but most of these materials can post some pretty good rewards either instantly or whenever you breach a specific threshold in those features, making your heroes, army, or even dragon stronger, and so on, all for the same price. Now, as always, there can be different aspects of the game where you can spend that 20 bucks and still get a lot more value than buying what is shown here. Because you may win a specific event, then you scale that into another event and made sort of a chain reaction, right? Basically something like this was my own early game. But you need to purchase only specific things which will enable you to do this and wait for a couple of weeks in the game. Once you start receiving the good events and the good places to spend your money on. At least that is what I would call your money's worth. I made some mistakes in the early part of my server and thus a video has to be made for some players to try and avoid doing it themselves. I have seen multiple games do things like these, so we cannot really judge this game too much. But this one was probably one of my bigger mistakes that could have made me stronger than I currently am. Keep in mind, I am not telling you not to spend, but rather wait for specific events to do so to maximize what you can get. Anyways guys, I hope this will be able to help somebody out who's just starting out. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.